Is your G35 350Z lowered like mine? You need to watch this video because this will save you so much money on the long run. So with how popular the G and Zs are at the moment, pretty much half of them you see it's lowered on some sort. You know, whether it's coilover or lowering spring or on bags or whatever. As you guys know, once your car is lowered, the suspension geometry changes and then it would put a lot of pressure on your bushings, on your end link, and just everywhere on your suspension components, and they're just gonna wear out your suspension a lot faster. In my case, I'm running on BC Gold coilover. I've got a Nismo sway bar, which brings us to today's mod, which is adjustable end link. So once you go aftermarket sway bar or aftermarket spring, shocks, ride height, lower your car, really you need to have the end link to correct the sway bar preload and stuff like that. Without further ado, let's jump into the video and I'll show you guys my adjustable end link. And this is what I'm gonna install today. As you guys can see, you can adjust the height of it. People say, oh, it's only an end link, super easy to install. But there is actually a really quick trick which you can adjust them to zero preload, because you do not want to preload your sway bar or even your suspension while you're driving straight. You would only want to preload when you go in corners, right? But without these adjustable ones, with the OEM ones, they are having a ton of preload right now, just like mine. One way to install these really fast that you don't have to worry about adjusting them many times is to, first thing first, you want to jack up your car, and then you want to have your car on some brick or on sort of like something that its weight is actually sitting on the wheel. Obviously you can't work under the car while your car's sitting on the ground. That's why I have bricks under the wheel, under the tire, so it's supporting the car's weight, so I can safely work under there while simulating the preload on the sway bar. So first thing first, I've got to take off my factory ones. Now getting under the car, you can see this is my end link. So it's pretty simple. You take this nut off and you take that one off, and then the end link will pop out. Alright, so this is the factory end link. This is the adjustable ones. As you guys can see, the design is quite similar. There's a locking nut to stop this from spinning, same as here. It's a little locking mechanism. Other than that, they look pretty similar, other than the middle part where it adjusts the height. Alright, so what you need to do is, with these cars, the end link is the thread is too long, so you need to have the factory nut at the back, just like your factory sway bar, so you make up that distance, and then the upper ball joint will sit like a 90-degree angle. Now for the bottom one, as you guys can see, my tire is already on the brick. That is the true position where sway bar is going to stay and the body is going to stay when it comes to after the weight of the car has been, you know, on the suspension components. For this part, what you want to do is you want to have the body of the end link and the ball joint, the stud, to be a 90-degree angle, like a natural resting position. So if you see, if I move this, I can move my sway bar up and down, right? So what you want to do is you want to have that in a just like a natural resting position. Alright, so this side is installed. You can see it's like a decent 90-degree angle, which is what you want. When you install this, you make sure it doesn't have any pressure or preload on the sway bar, so you make sure the thread can go in and out of the sway bar very easy, and then you make sure it's a 90-degree angle. So now I'm going on to installing the other side. Alright, so this side end link is installed as well. So you can see it's kind of an awkward angle to film, but this side is actually adjusted a bit shorter compared to this side. And that actually doesn't matter, because as long as your end link is not actually having preload or having pressure, means your sway bar is not having pressure. This is how you correct your geometry when it comes to suspension and sway bar, once you lowered or once you replace your sway bar. Now I'm just gonna drop the car. I'm gonna drive it for a few days, and then I'll let you guys know how big the difference is. Alright guys, so this is a couple of days later after driving the car around. Definitely can tell the car handles better. I still need to do my front as well, but you guys get the idea, get the concept. So the car handles better. I know for a fact that my sway bar isn't always preloaded going straight, which is not what you wanted. My bushing will last longer. I hope you guys like this video, and yeah, pretty much that'll be it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.